kind of interesting.
Why would you be interested in someone that your cousin had intercourse with?
Is that a girl code?
Yes.
It was casual. It was nothing
Be
serious.
real.
It was nothing serious.
Be real.
We talked about this months ago when I even came to you as a woman to let you know that I was gonna date him.
Even though you're saying this on, you knew deep down that it was wrong to him after I dated him. Period.
Do you still have feelings for Eric or not?
Also, he always puts blame and like points his finger at me for things that I do when he does the exact same thing sometimes.
What I would say
Are you making him pay for cheating on you?
No, I haven't.
Yes.
I had easy for me to just walk away and say, okay, I quit. Because, I mean, you're not doing nothing for me.
Do you want to go forward in a relationship or not?
Yes.
Tell him.
I love you and I want to be with you.
Tell him what you want. That tells a big story. That's right now. Welcome. We've all heard the saying, people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, right? Yeah. Well, how would you feel if you met a man for a season, but your cousin meets the same man for a lifetime? We're about to find out right now. My next guest, Jamira, says she may have made a mistake by letting go of the man that her cousin is now deeply involved with. She says she has some regrets and is here today to get it all out on the table. Please welcome Jamira. How are you?
Hi.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So, one man, two cousins. This sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's going on?
Me and Eric, we were dating about 2 years ago. We met.
2 years ago.
Yeah, and Nicole was there when we met, and we were dating for about 4 months. We had intercourse. Yeah.
You never.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. And, you know, he got in a girlfriend shortly after that, so I stopped talking with Eric. And then recently, Nicole told me that they were dating. So Nicole and you, right? Yeah, we're cousins.
Cousins met Eric at the same time.
Yeah, but me and Eric were talking, not her and Eric.
Then you dated him for 4 months.
Me and him dated.
You got rid of him?
Yeah, because just things I just felt like he was a player.
What attracted you to him in the first place?
Eric is a very good-looking guy.
Okay.
He is, and he's a gentleman. He's sweet.
Okay, so he was a male model, right?
Yeah, look at him.
Okay, but you threw him away.
I just felt like he was a player. I felt like Eric was a player.
So you dumped him?
Yeah, we stopped talking, but we ended on good terms. We ended on good terms.
How long after that did Nicole start dating him?
About a year.
Okay.
She called me and she asked me if it was okay, because I haven't spoken to him in a year after he got a girlfriend.
Okay.
And she called me and said, hey, do you remember that guy Eric? Would it be okay if, like, I talked to him? Because she knew the situation that me and him had.
That was pretty cool of her, though.
But you know what? Like, that's just an unspoken girl code. Why would you ever want to date someone that your cousin dated?
But it doesn't sound... It doesn't sound out of the ordinary to me. You know, you finished, you went on with his life, he went on with his life, and then all of a sudden, your cousin called you and said, hey, is it okay if I date this guy? Well, that was nice of your cousin, first of all, because you weren't dating him. She did the right thing.
No.
Oh, but you threw him away.
It's a girl code. You never date anyone that your friend, cousin, sister dated.
Hang on. Is that true?
Why would you be interested in someone that your cousin had intercourse with?
Is that a girl code?
Yes. Okay. It's an unspoken girl code.
So how do the guys feel about that? They'll get a different answer, I'm sure. So you told her you didn't care?
Because me and him, we haven't spoken in so long. I didn't think much of it when she asked me. I said, okay, you know, whatever.
But
Eric...
here's the thing. If it's a girl code, why did you say it's okay to do that?
Okay, but listen, let me explain that.
I can't wait.
Because I didn't think much of it when she asked me because I haven't spoken to him in so long.
Okay. Why does it matter now when it didn't then when you told her it was okay?
I just feel some type of way about it. I feel a little betrayed.
By her?
I should feel betrayed, and I feel a
Or do you
little
still have
betrayed.
feelings for him?
I did. I really did like Eric. Like I said, I really did like him. We didn't end on bad terms.
Okay.
You know, it was a mutual thing. We just both went our separate ways. I don't know. I just feel like, why would you even date someone?
But they're serious now. Nicole and him are serious, right?
I think they're getting there.
Okay. So why are we here?
I'm here to tell them, well, to tell Nicole mainly that I'm a bit hurt by her that she would date someone that I dated.
But what do you want to tell him?
I want to tell Eric that I did still have feelings for him, but I'm not sure how I feel about Eric now. Because why would you even date a friend of mine, a cousin of mine, a sibling of mine? Why would you do that?
But you had chemistry, right?
We did have chemistry. We had a good time together.
Okay. Well, they're backstage, and they have an audience. They have not heard anything because they've been in isolation with headphones. So let's bring out Eric and Nicole. Hey, guys. Nice to see you. How are you? Nice to see you.
Thank you.
So, you have no idea why you're here, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
I'm ready to find out.
Yeah.
So, Eric, you used to date Jamira.
Yeah, kind of.
Jamira, sorry.
Somewhat.
And
Kind of?
Jamira,
Kind of.
Somewhat?
I mean, y'all wasn't like boyfriend, girlfriend.
It wasn't official.
Right.
and Jamira, your cousins with Nicole, right?
My cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I know y'all wasn't boyfriend, girlfriend.
Nicole,
so
really?
When he say kinda, he means like y'all went out on dates.
Really,
y'all chilled,
Nicole?
but y'all wasn't boyfriend,
Really?
girlfriend.
It was just a
There was
friend.
no
Really?
time.
But you already knew.
It was temporary.
No, it doesn't matter. That doesn't even
temporary.
matter. Why would you be interested in someone that I was dating, though?
First of all,
It was never
we just
serious.
talked about this months ago when I even came to you as a woman to let you know that I was gonna date him. You said that then. Don't bring it up now.
He did the real thing.
But I would never do that to you, though, Nicole. If you
So
dated
you should've
anyone,
said-
I would
you should've
never.
said, you know, I don't feel
would never
comfortable.
date
If it was a
anyone.
problem, you should have said something.
Exactly. I would
you- and you-
And me what?
You didn't say anything to me. If you wanted to talk to Nicole that night that we met, you could have spoke to her. Why would you even talk to me?
Because you was at me. I didn't
was
have
at
no
you?
interest in her. She didn't say
I was
nothing
at
to
you,
me.
Eric, really?
Yeah.
I was at you.
You wasn't?
I wasn't. Was
Okay.
I?
I mean,
All
you
right.
could be honest.
You asked for my number.
so-
You wanted to take me
Eric,
out. Don't
Eric.
do that now
What's up,
because we in
what's
front of all these
Eric,
people.
I just want to clarify something for me in the
Don't
audience.
do that, please.
So, did you date or was it casual sex with Jamira?
It was casual. It was nothing
Be
serious.
real.
It was nothing
Be
serious.
real.
It was nothing serious.
Okay. Okay,
didn't
he's
even
saying
last
that
long.
now in front of y'all. He's saying that now in front of y'all, but we dated. Like, don't
what
try to
is
say
the
we just,
definition of
we was
dating?
just.
Did we?
Can we
did make
clarify
things
what
official?
dating
Yeah.
is?
We didn't make it because I stopped talking to you because your ways.
My
We never
ways?
made
What are
your
my
ways,
ways?
Eric.
What are my ways?
You look at you. You're dating my cousin.
No.
First of all, it's not like
Whatever.
we got
Nicole.
together right after
Whatever.
y'all stopped
Whatever.
talking. Like, it's been a couple
Whatever.
years. Get over it now. Like, it's old news.
Right.
But still, you can say that and it sounds good, but I would never do that to you.
If we was in different
Whatever.
spots here, I would be like, no, you can't date him.
I would never do that to her,
It
my
does-
friend,
it does-
anyone that my friend, my sister, my cousin dated. I wouldn't even have the interest to mess with them. Period. Period.
You say-
That's an
you
unspoken
say-
girl code. You don't do that.
Jamira, you
just
say it
don't do
doesn't
that.
matter, but it does because you bought them both here for something, right? Right?
We're here because I wanted to tell you, Nicole, that I feel betrayed by you. I feel my feelings are hurt because I wouldn't do that to you.
No, you can't. You
Why
cannot
didn't you
pull
say
that
that when she
card.
came to you?
Whatever.
You,
You
when I
don't
brought it
care.
to you, you was
You
like,
don't care. This is my cousin,
it was
though.
just,
This is my cousin.
It wasn't really nothing.
This is
Like,
my cousin.
You made it seem like it wasn't a
Can I
big
ask you a
deal.
question? It sounds to me like you lost a good man, right? You lost somebody that you cared about.
And now she
A
want to say
good man,
something about it like,
a good man, but he's dating my cousin. A good man.
But you,
A good man.
but you said you were dating, right?
If I wasn't good, then why?
You
Why
were
would your problem right now?
You were sweet. You know, you were a really. You are
He
a
still
good guy.
is sweet. He still
I
is
bet
a
you
good
would know,
guy.
wouldn't you?
I sure would. And
She
you
sure
see
is
how
a
good
good
he
guy.
is.
After I do.
Nicole,
Okay, but you
how
didn't
did you
keep her.
feel that Jamira would feel when you two guys started to date? So you called her. Why did you do that?
Exactly.
Because I was
you
trying to be
knew.
considerate of her
Because
feelings.
you knew.
You know, some women,
Exactly.
they date guys or they see guys, and it's not a big deal. It's like, oh, whatever, he came and he left. And some guys, they come and they're like, oh, I really liked him. You know, I really have
So
feelings.
she told you, Jamira told you
Like
that.
him,
She
Nicole, you
told
knew
me
that.
when I came to ask, she was like, oh, it's cool. You know, we didn't get far. We were just like friends. You know, she made it,
With
blew it
benefits.
off. Like, whatever, it's cool.
But
it's
you
cool.
knew, but
And
you
now
knew
she's
I had
sitting here
sex
like,
with
it's
this
not
man.
cool.
So
And
you
it's
asked-
not cool that you even
knew.
kept it from me this whole time.
Coming up, do you still have feelings for Eric or not? After the break. Love what you're watching from your couch? You want to see us live? Well, if you're in the Los Angeles area, want to be part of my studio audience, go to therobertirvineshow.com now. I want to see you here.
For months. Me and him have been
And you
talking
should've
for
spoke up.
months. Like,
You
and now
should've
you want to
spoke
say
up.
something.
But did you care to reach out to me to say, hey,
why-
She reached out to you. I ain't gonna say nothing.
But why does he have to
He
reach
didn't
out to
think
you?
it was a big deal.
Why does he have to reach out to you? I'm confused.
Yeah, if she already came to you, why should I have to say something to you?
Right.
you know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
She making a big deal out of it.
So here's the
But
thing.
Nicole, if you cared enough to ask me, you knew that it was wrong.
Hey,
Now,
you-
her cousin,
wait,
she came
but
to her
wait.
and
As
asked
a
her.
woman and asked, and you should have been, since you want to pull this, oh, you're my cousin, you're my cousin. You're my cousin, and you should have been honest with me.
And I will. It's good. Trust me.
Do your thing.
I came here, listen, I came here to tell Nicole how I felt about the situation. I came here to tell you that my feelings are hurt by you because it doesn't matter if you dated someone for a week or if you only
Okay,
texted.
can you like let me know what you want me to
Listen,
do
just let me
now? Like,
talk.
how can I fix this?
Just let me-
Besides, like, I just need to know the solution. Like,
I just
I
wanna
hear
tell
what
you.
the issue is, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I
All right,
honestly
but
did
I just
not
want you to know, even now, even after this, if you texted a guy, if you had interest in someone, I still, to this day, will not ever date anyone that you like.
You can't expect everybody to do the same things you would do. Now, what, you want me to leave the relationship? Like, that's so inconsiderate.
I don't care. You guys can be happy together, but the fact is, you cared enough to ask me because you knew, even though you saying this now, you knew deep down that it was wrong to him after I dated him. Period. That's why you felt the need to ask me.
Fucking is a little vulgar. I call it dating. Don't
That's
shush
why
me.
you felt the need to ask me, hey.
Okay, at least I asked. At least appreciate
How serious
that
do
I
you two?
asked.
We just made things official just past August.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, he's supposed to meet everybody, and it's like real rude for her to even bring this up now. Like, hello, everybody's supposed to meet him, and they're gonna be like, oh, he's such a nice guy. You guys are so great together.
But
And
they
we gonna
know,
have fun
but
in the
everybody
corner,
in the family knows that me and him dated
I don't
already,
like them
though.
together.
I didn't
Like,
meet your family
It
when
doesn't-
we
but they
talked.
still know that, though, Eric.
So your whole family know we.
So, Jamira, hang on. Whoa.
I
Hang
don't
on.
think so.
Hang on a minute.
He's so rude.
Hang on a minute.
He's so rude.
Then what is you talking about?
So, do you still have feelings for Eric or not?
You know, before I came on the show, I did.
Because you told our producers you did, right?
Yeah, I did, and that's... Stop. I did.
I'm not laughing.
But you know, the more that I'm here and that I hear them speak and the way that they're acting, the way that, especially him, the way that he's talking right now, I mean, I just feel like they can have each other.
First.
Exactly. I was gonna say, if you want respect, you gotta give respect. Don't bring us out here.
You saying this? You didn't respect me.
When we come back,
How do you respect me,
Once again,
Nicole?
if she
You
didn't
ain't got
respect
nothing to
she
say.
wouldn't have said.
You ain't have.
She
You
wouldn't
don't
have
have
came to you in the
nothing.
beginning.
Exactly.
coming up. If you're in the Los Angeles area and you want to be part of my studio audience, go to therobertirvineshow.com now and come and join the party.
Once again, if she didn't
You ain't got
respect
nothing
you,
to
she wouldn't
say.
have said.
You ain't have.
She
You
wouldn't
don't
have
have
came to you in the
nothing.
beginning.
Exactly. I have respect
But
for
you know
Please
what,
don't-
Nicole?
don't
So
make
I have to go to the audience here. You have a comment in the audience?
Yeah, I think what's happening here is a lack of communication. You think it was a lot more serious than what he did. I think you did some casual dating and maybe you thought it was a relationship, but the thing is, he didn't think it was a relationship.
I stopped talking to him, though.
Which is why he had
No, I stopped talking to him. And I stopped talking to him. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with your comment. I don't agree with your comment. I stopped.
So you don't have
No. I don't agree with your comment because I stopped talking to Eric because I thought that he was the player, and then shortly after that, he got a girlfriend. I stopped dating him. I stopped talking to him.
But are you listening to me? He did not tell you serious. You were not special.
You're here because Nicole brought you. I came here to tell Nicole how I felt about the entire situation.
You're still not even really telling me how you feel.
I did. I told you my feelings are hurt, Nicole.
Anybody
my
else?
feelings are hurt. My feelings are really hurt.
Well, I'm sorry.
How did you two meet, Nicole and Eric? Did you meet because of the relationship or situationship you had?
No.
All of us met at the same time. Yeah.
You should have
I mean, but years later, how did you guys get something going?
Okay, so I seen him out again, and you know how...
How many years later?
This is a couple years later, so we met him like a few... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been a few years.
Well, at the same time, or like you guys kept something going?
No, when we seen each other again, it was just me and her.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we seen each other, and he asked me for my number. As soon as he asked me for my number, we text, we talked, but then I'm like, you know, let me ask my cousin if this is okay before we even go on a date. I asked her, and she's like, yeah, no, it's cool. We were just friends. You know, it didn't get nowhere.
But why would you bother asking her if it was years ago, it meant nothing?
It's a girl code.
You knew
It's a girl code, though. It's a girl code.
I don't want to bring him
It's a girl code.
It's like, oh, Nicole, you're dating
A family code.
So I have.
You don't do your family like that. Your friends, you don't do
You don't do your family like this. First of all,
Eric, how is it sitting there and listening that up until a couple of seconds ago, Jamira still had feelings for you?
Yeah, that's new news to me. Like, that's real news to me, because, like, when we did our thing, it wasn't serious. It didn't last long.
Right.
It wasn't even 2 months.
How long did it last?
It was 4 months.
How long did it last?
About 4 months.
And I like, always like 2 months. She's like, it's 4 months.
Really?
You can see the
Really,
disconnect.
though?
Like, she really made a big deal out of it and didn't say anything.
Okay.
Like, had
2
she
months
said
or 4
something
months,
to him,
it wasn't
So how do you
serious
feel
the
about
way it
listening to
went.
this, Nicole?
I feel like she should have said something. If your feelings was that deep for him, he should have known that. You gotta let people know that I'm really feeling you. Not, oh, I'm gonna drop you.
Does that change your relationship at all? Does that change
I
yours?
really don't think that. Honestly, I don't feel Nicole cares about our relationship. I don't think she cares. I really don't feel that she cares.
How can you guys say I don't care when I at least took her feelings into consideration? If she said, no, I think I still like him, I would have been like, okay, cool. I didn't date him. I had no feelings for him.
No, you wouldn't.
How do you feel about Nicole?
Him when y'all met each other.
How do you feel about Nicole right now?
We're together. I like her a lot. She's a genuine person, real dope girl. It's official. We doing our thing.
So you're doing your official? All right. So here, I'm going to wish you both the best of luck. There's an old saying, you know, you throw the baby out with the bathwater. You threw him out. She picked him up.
Yep.
They've got a relationship. They're going to move on. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I have no problem finding a mate or someone to keep with. I have no problem.
Welcome. Imagine coming home to your mate criticizing how you do laundry, how you cook, hating what you wear, and even correcting the way you take out the trash. My next guest, Rashawn, says that his boyfriend Bernard's judgmental and know-it-all behavior is affecting their relationship. He says Bernard makes him feel like a little child, and he wants it to stop. Please welcome Rashawn. Oh, yeah. Nice to see you. So, he makes you feel like a little kid.
He does.
Tell me about that.
Well, he pretty much controls everything I do, from, like you said, taking off the trash, laundry, even holding a suitcase. One of the situations on our way here, actually, we were at the airport, and when I was dragging my suitcase, it was making a noise. And he wanted me to pick it up because it was annoying him. So I picked it up, and I picked it up from the top handle, and he got mad about that because he wanted me to pick it up from the side handle. And it was just like, it's the littlest things that bothers him that I do, and Every moment, every situation is pretty much a lesson, and it feels like I'm in school. And I've been on my own for a long time now. So to get put in a situation where someone's trying to teach you something on a daily basis, it begins to get frustrating. And
so is he a teacher? Is he your boyfriend, or is he your father?
All three.
Okay.
Yeah, like he has the boyfriend part down. He's a really good boyfriend.
Okay.
But it's the teacher part and the father part that overshines everything.
So does he control everything that you do?
He controls everything that I do.
And how does that make you feel?
It hurts, and it's confusing because it's like, because you control everything that I do, it feels like you have no trust in my capabilities to be an adult, pretty much. When I look at the situation, what I see is that there's a different anger issue within himself rather than me.
Okay.
Because it's been going on for quite some time now. So once you realize that you're not the problem, you have to look at the person who's causing the problem. And
so you think he's the problem?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's time to meet Bernard, see where he is in this relationship. So, Bernard, come on out. How are you? Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So, simple question. Do you think you're controlling?
I could be a little controlling. I can be. In a good way, though. In a good way. I've been through a lot myself. I'm only 29, but I've been through a lot myself, so I'm just trying to get everything together when I'm in a relationship with someone where it won't hinder both of us. Like, he wants to drive. Took him to get his temps. He failed it the first time. Took him the next day to try it again. He passed. He failed the driving part, though. He hit a cone. Okay, his big thing, he wants to buy a car right now. I keep saying you got to have your ducks in a row. You got to get insurance, you got to get license, then you get the car. We got to argue about it, though. We got to fight about it.
We don't have to argue
and if something was to happen, he hit someone, he gets pulled over without license and insurance.
With that being
I'm the person that
though,
has
it's
his
just
back,
like,
you know?
yes,
So,
you can push me to do the right thing, but it's all about you helping and motivate me to do the right thing. You want me to pass my test? Let's go driving in the parking lot.
Another thing I can be over-controlling about, cleaning. I've learned when I cook, I clean. You know?
He doesn't clean all the time, though. It's a lot of moments where he will cook, bro,
eat,
and he
then
will do the exact same thing.
Hey, I'll go get it later.
And that's another problem.
You know?
Like, he always puts blame and, like, points his finger at me for things that I do when he does the exact same thing sometimes. But the difference is I don't put him down for it. I just say, you did this. Just remember, every time you come at me about doing something, just look at yourself for a second.
Why do you feel, Bernard, the need to teach him everything in life? Because he's 23 years old, right? He's been around.
It's just not everything. It's the things that we come across on the day-to-day in life. Say, for instance, we went washing. At 1 o'clock, he had to be work at 2. When the clothes came out the washer, you only got 45, 30 minutes to get there. He wanted to put all the clothes in one dryer. I said, let's split them up, because you're going to be late for work.
Let's rewind. You know? When we went washing, I was taking all the clothes out the truck to taking it inside. Now, I left one basket outside, and he comes in and really cusses me out about leaving on one basket outside instead of just bringing in the basket. Like, it's a lot of things that can change just by your approaching things.
But you feel he treats you like a child?
I do.
Why are you treating him like a child?
I do hate that he feels like that, but like I said, once again, I'm a little bit older than him, so where he's looking into today,
6 years.
Yeah, just a couple years. But where he's looking in today, it's like I see tunnel vision a mile ahead of him.
But even though he's a little bit younger, I mean, older than me, he fails to realize this. We went on 2 totally different paths. Now, we have the same type of upbringing as far as our parents and our childhood and X, Y, and Z, but we took 2 totally different paths. So it's a lot of things that you're trying to teach me that you won't be able to teach me because it doesn't relate to my life or my lifestyle. It's the same for me. It can be things I can try to...
So cleaning doesn't relate to your life?
License, insurance, cleaning up after yourself.
Cleaning relates, but I'm just talking about, like, as far as...
You know, simple washing clothes so you can get to work on time. I'll rush him to work. Ever since he's been working his job, I rush him to work. He wasted 10 minutes to the time he's supposed to clock in.
You can't say that you want me to get to work on time
and get him to work all the time.
And you want to speed up the process, but you're not doing nothing but standing there yelling at me.
What I would say
Are you making him pay for cheating on you?
No, I haven't.
Yes.
Well, that just happened about 2 weeks ago, you know. That's early.
Okay.
That's early. So when he made for us to even come here, that was a step towards, okay, you're trying.
Okay.
You know, you're trying to fix things. But other than that, he feels like, you know, he could just cheat and I'm supposed to keep my mouth closed.
No, it's not that you should just cheat and that you should keep your mouth closed.
Why did you cheat on him? If he's so perfect, why did you cheat on him? Perfect, why did you cheat on him?
I cheated because I feel like he was doing something behind my back, too. When he got up, we was asleep. He got up early. We just got out of bed. He rolled out of bed and put on his clothes, and he said, I'm about to go chill with a friend. This is the friend that he have a crush on or whatever. He wants to go chill with this friend. You just got out of bed, didn't brush your teeth, but you're going to chill with this friend to give me space.
So when he went to chill with his friend, what did you do?
Call somebody else over to my house.
I did.
Okay, so
in my bed,
hang on.
where I'm paying the bills, where I'm feeding you,
I help pay the
doing
bills
everything.
Too,
I mean, like,
so you just pick up the. He leaves and you pick up the phone and call somebody you knew.
Yes, I called somebody to come over and.
Was it from a website or?
Right, a website, and it just one particular person.
A website?
It's several people he's talking to, giving them my address to come to my house.
Bernard, how many people have you?
I can see if it was a guy on the side. You call a random person to come to my house where I got flat screen TVs, this, that, and the other, to come to my house.
So you walked in on them?
On a complete stranger.
So, but you had another man in your bed, right?
Yes.
And he walked in?
Yes.
So how did that make you feel?
You know, I was hurt. I went off. Both of y'all, get the this, that, and the other, go. I was mad. I was crushed.
So why are you still here? Why are you still with him?
I see the good in Rashawn, to tell you. I see the good, but what I'm going through him right now is very small. It's immaturity, it's youngness. And he's not willing. He's not willing to grow. He wants to fight.
He keeps saying that I'm not willing to grow, but he's not realizing his.
What I'm listening here, hey, you're way in the wrong. And if you're smart, you do one or two choices, right? You either stay with him and you stay faithful, or you don't and you move on with your life. The stuff I'm listening to, and I'm sure the audience will agree with this, that is petty stuff. I mean, you're picking up a suitcase, you're doing, I mean, you're 23 years old, you're 29 years old. Here's the thing about being a parent. You let your kids make mistakes, but just enough so that they don't make too many mistakes and don't get into trouble that you can pick them up. He's not your kid. You're in a relationship. If he wants to do something, he's an adult, right? You have to let him be who he is, because that's who you fell in love with or whatever you did, right?
True.
So you have to ease up a bit and let him be what he wants, because if you don't, it's like having a bird in a cage, right? If you open the cage door, the bird has two choices. Either flies out, disappears, or he stays there because he likes being there.
Right.
And you're at this position now.
And that's where I'm at right now. It's easy for me to just walk away and say, okay, I quit. Because, I mean, you're not doing nothing for me. You're not paying my bills. You're not putting clothes on my back. You're not taking care of my son.
But then he can do the same thing.
Exactly.
And that's what he fails to realize. He thinks that because I'm in his home, which I am in his home.
But listen, stop. Rashawn, you cheated on him 2 weeks ago.
That is true, but there's a reason.
Did he cheat on
everything. I feel like he pushes me away. I feel like he has.
Never cheated on him.
Bernard
and he's just not getting caught cheating, Rob. I go through his phone.
If we go through his phone right now,
stop. What do you want to come of this? Do you want to stay together? Do you want to move on? Because this is petty. This is like having kids. I feel like you're my kids. So you're 30 years old and 23 years old. You want a relationship, then be in a relationship, but you have to respect each other. That means respect for you is you got to let him do some stuff. Otherwise, he's going to do it anyway.
Rob, that's what I did. The first time I give him a key to my house, you going to let a guy sleep in it? Come on.
But then you have a choice, too. You have a choice. Take the keys back. Don't give him the car, kick him out, and kick him to the church.
But see, we're making a whole thing about me cheating, Rob. He's not, just because he hasn't been caught doesn't mean that he's not cheating.
That's irrelevant to me right now, because you cheated on him.
That is true, but at the same time, once
a cheat normally doesn't change your behaviors. Because if he's not fulfilling in a relationship, whether it be sexual, whether it be fantasies, whether it be communication, whatever that is in that relationship, if there's something missing, you're going to go outside, because it was easy when he left the house to pick up the phone and go, hey, come on over, I want some. Because that's what you did, and he wasn't gone an hour.
But just like it's easy for him to... It's easier for him to do the same thing, though, Rob. I'm really with him.
So you know what you should do? You know what you should both do? Cut your losses, get out now. Because unless you want this open relationship thing, it's not going to work. You think he's doing something, you're going to get back at him. even if he's doing nothing. You want to control him like your son and not your lover or your boyfriend or whatever you want to call it. So there's no relationship there. And for you to do cheating on him 2 weeks ago, wake up, red flags. You gotta cut your losses. Sorry, that's maybe not what you want to hear, but you know what?
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. If you want to go out and play at 23 years old, you want to settle down, he's not going to settle down. Sorry.
But that's the thing. I do want to settle down, but I want to settle down with somebody who's going to encourage me to do good, push me, and actually believes in me. I feel like...
Well, he bought you a car. He believes in you. Sorry, I think he believes in you. He wouldn't have spent money on a car if he didn't believe in you.
That is true for that small thing. But
what's wrong?
He says he bought me a car, but I actually paid the money for the car. He put in $100 for the car, but I bought the car myself. We bought the car from his cousin. So if you want to say he bought the car, that's not 100% all the way
okay,
true
then you bought the car.
with that small thing, but
it still doesn't get over the pettiness of this relationship.
Can I get out something? This is why I'm here today, because, you know, even though he made some bad choices or mistakes, for us to leave here and be able to go on and be strong, Rashawn, I just want you to start manning up. You cheated on me, you messed up, you got caught. I apologize, I love you, and man up to me.
What are you apologizing for?
Stop running from excuses. Stop doing that.
I'm not running from excuses. The thing is, we already had the conversation. I apologize for you, but at the same time...
All right, apologize to him now.
I apologize.
Do you want to go forward in a relationship or not?
Yes.
Tell him.
I love you and I want to be with you, Rashawn.
Tell him what you want. That tells a big story. If you can't fix everything, stay with us. We'll be right back. That's not what you want, obviously. Right? But you just stood there and you didn't say anything.
You know, I know some of the things he did because he didn't care. You know, I was trying to figure it out. Maybe just young, this, that, and the other. But, I mean, today speaks for itself. We'll just, you know, like, you know, he's not going to mature over tomorrow, you know. And we could have left here a better team, you know, and I don't know, that was like a slap in the face. I was humiliated when you slept with somebody else and now you came to humiliate me on TV. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
And it's just like, now you want to sit here and you don't want to listen to you.
No, I don't want to be with you no more, and it's over with. It's cool. Go your way, let me go, man.
Can I get dressed?
The first strike was when Robert was like, why are you guys still together? Or, you know, and Rashawn said something about it is what it is. And I was kind of lost there. Like, if you feel like it is what it is, it's like, why fight anymore? You know, that's why I'm hurt now, because I'm not going to be a jackass and go home and still be trying to do this. Like, you know, I'm going to sever my loss now, and I'm going to go home and, you know, get myself together and, you know, hop back on my horse and make my way, you know. It's time to move on.
About it is reading the questions I get from viewers. Today I want to give some answers. It's time for Ask Irvine. So, first up, Robert, I want to build up my back to be like yours. What's the best way to do pull-ups? Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of ways to do pull-ups. The first one is hands and palms facing forward, crossing the legs and pulling like so. Now, the cool thing about this is you don't want to go all the way down. You want to keep 3/4. That keeps the tension on the muscle. Young man, let's go. Your turn. Yes. What's your name?
Dennis.
Nice to meet you. Get up there. Now, you're a tall guy. So I want you to pull all the way up and hold, and then all the way down. Stop. Up. Down. Strong. Up. Okay, down. Stop. So here's the thing. If you're not as strong as we are, all I want you to do is put your hands up there, and I want you to cross your legs behind you. Cross, pull up. I'm going to put, hold on. I'm going to put my hands underneath his legs. Now lower. Up. I can actually help him do the pull-up. Up. Good. That's enough. That was hands and palms facing forward. Now reverse the grip. This is for a tighter back. So if we go forward, we get a wider back. If we go reverse, we get right in here. This is the thickness. Go. Slow. There you go. Strong. Good. Keep going. That's how you get a great back that's strong and tight. And remember, if you don't have the strength, you can have somebody help you with your legs. Good job. Good job. I want you to do that at least 4 sets of 12 to 15. One body part, that's your back, every week. That will get you nice and strong and lean. Okay. Next, Robert, I hate exercising with my husband because it always turns into a competition. Is there an exercise that we can do together where we won't argue? Well, yes, I work out with my wife, Gail, every day. And I got to tell you, there's some great exercises. I need an audience member. What is your name?
Cassandra.
Cassandra, come up here. Take a seat on the floor. So what we're going to do is a sit-up using a 10-pound medicine ball. And for this, got to be coordinated pretty well. I'm going to interlock your legs with mine. I'm going to start with a medicine ball. I'm going to throw it to you. When you come up, you're going to throw it to me.
Awesome.
Okay?
You're going down, though. I just want you to know.
Okay? Here we go. Okay, there's also another one. Stand up.
Yes, sir.
Back to back. And all I'm going to do is pass the medicine ball to you. So you're turning. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Great ab exercises and great to work together. There are many different ones, but this is a great one to get your abs nice and tight and to actually praise each other, because this is heavy and it's good to do. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Lastly, Robert, I want to be cut like you. Can you share your favorite protein shake recipe that I can drink before or after a workout? Yes, I can. Now, for me, to be shredded, you need to eat well every 2 to 3 hours. And when we make shakes, we want to put good product. Simple, lean product. As he takes this one off, there's a release right there. Bananas. Great in potassium and keep it nice and thick. Chocolate protein powder. I love chocolate protein. Peanut butter. You can never have enough peanut butter. Now remember, peanut butter is good fat, so you can never overuse it. Almond milk. You can use soy milk, whole milk, fat-free milk. I use almond milk because it's better and it goes through the system a lot quicker. Ice. Now this is what I call my power protein shake. Now remember, your body can only take 45 grams of protein at a time. So you don't want to be making shakes every 2 hours. You want real food, and you supplement with the shakes afterwards. It's a good blender, this one. Protein shakes are a great source of energy. Remember, when we work out, we need carbohydrates, we need protein, we need vegetables, and shakes. Come up here, Cassandra, you gotta go. You just did the hard bit. Try that, tell me what you think. Come up here. We've all been working out, I'll suffer today.
Cheers, bro.
What do you think?
So good.
You didn't even try it.
It's good.
I needed that.
It's bomb.
You can use any types of fresh fruit. You can use ginger, you can use garlic. You can make them savory drinks as well as sweet drinks, whatever you like. And you can drink these every, I would say you can drink these about twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. But remember this, if you're working out in the early morning, you need to use some type of protein. And we don't like to eat in the morning. So I would suggest that you use oatmeal. Instant oatmeal, some fruit before you go work out. Then when you come back, have a shake post, get yourself showered, then go on to your breakfast. So here's the thing. You can use oat protein. You can use whey protein. You can do rice. Vegetable protein, it doesn't last as long through your system. So, and root protein doesn't last. It will not grow muscles. It will not give you, if I said to you, have a diet of tofu, for example, you will not grow the same as a guy that's eating chicken breast. Right. It's proven. We know that from science. But if you think about the best types of protein, now remember, whey protein is normally 100%, it's 98% if you get it pure. It sounds like I'm a dealer, but... So if you want the recipe for this great power protein shake, visit me on my Twitter page or visit us on the Robert Irvine Show Facebook page. Don't go away.